Hey everyone, welcome back to Open. Our next guest is a vegan chef, certified nutritionist, counselor, and founder of Vaughn's Vegan Incorporated, which aims to create products and programs that collectively heal and empower the masses. From conscious music and literature to healthy living, education, and nutrition classes, Vaughn's Vegan's mission is to spread positivity and holistic well being through the arts and plant based lifestyles. And here to share more, we welcome vegan chef, certified nutritionist, counselor, and founder of Vaughn's Vegan, Marquis Vaughn Wallace. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Rhina. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
so, with me, I absolutely love when we have these vegan segments.
Yes.
And I want to say part of the reason is because deep down inside, I want to become vegan,
Okay.
right?
Good for you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a process, right?
For
And
sure.
so,
For sure.
and I'm opening up with this because my viewers, I'm sure, are like, why does she always have vegan guests and she's not a vegan herself, right?
Right.
Because I know for a fact that it's definitely, without a doubt, the way to go. Right?
I agree.
Right.
Yes.
But the fact that you've incorporated this other component, which is the epigenetics, let's introduce our viewers to what your journey has been, and then we'll go into all the different aspects in which you're educating people, because
Gotcha.
that's really what
Of
you're
course.
doing through all these mediums.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the goal. So, my story, I guess, arriving upon a plant-based lifestyle. I have an artist background. I'm an actor, singer, all that good stuff, which is why Vaughn's Vegan is a production company. I have about 28 years of experience in the entertainment world. I've done movies. I'm an Apollo winner.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's monumental.
It was. It wasn't monumental when I went back and lost, but.
Oh, okay. We didn't have to go back there.
No. Well, no. It's a part of the journey.
Okay.
But I pretty much got an opportunity with my best friend to start a independent label, music label. And we got a nice investment. We were going full throttle doing our thing. This was right before the pandemic happened.
Okay.
And we were robbed.
Really?
Yeah, we were robbed by some industry professionals at the time. It was a
Wow.
whole big thing. But long story longer, long story shorter, I actually went through a series of depression.
Okay.
I reached my 30s and I thought that I was going to be this big star or whatever because of what I was doing since I was 9 years old, being SAG eligible, and I was a part of The Preacher's Wife. He Got Game. I did a lot of different things. And when things didn't go the way that I had thought, I didn't know what to do with my life. The pandemic hit. We all got faced with a lot of different realities that we weren't really facing in the time.
Like you were forced to reflect.
I was forced to reflect.
Yeah.
And during that reflection and going through that depression, this plant-based lifestyle pretty much saved my life in the sense of, and epigenetics. Epigenetics is the practice of understanding how environmental factors and lifestyle choices affect everything. So,
including where you live, including where you reside, including the air you're breathing.
Including the music you listen to,
Yes.
the books you're reading, the friends and energy you have surrounding you. It's all impacting our DNA and our structure and just our overall well-being.
Well,
So,
you introduced me to something new,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Because this is a whole nother component, right?
Yeah.
And when I started researching it, right, because we need to get into
No, I love it.
epigenetics a little bit.
Yes.
How two people can be born the same, and if they live in different locations,
Yep.
their health is going to be impacted by that.
For sure. And I created.
That's fascinating to me.
It's fascinating.
They could
to
even
me.
be twins.
You could be twins. And yeah, I mean, just one listening to maybe hip hop, for example, and one listening to like classical, you're going to get some differences there, And I'm not judging either or. It's just.
But we're talking about the cells. We're not even talking about like personality.
Right. And
and I don't think we talk about that enough.
No, we don't. I don't think people even think about it. You
Right.
know, the average person doesn't even realize that what we eat, the only thing we ever seem to put in our body is food. The average person doesn't realize that these illnesses and things that are manifesting in the body really just come from the foods we eat. It's the only thing we put in there, you know? Where else is it really coming from?
And it's also the way you're preparing the food.
The way you prepare the
Not
food,
just
where
with
you're
the
getting it
ingredients,
from.
the way you're doing it.
Exactly, organic versus, you know, things with pesticides, and so it's a lot.
Even the
but-
mindfulness, matters. Right? I was watching some of your videos.
I love it. I love it. I see. Yeah, you do your homework.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but because I get it, right? And I want it so bad, but it's so time consuming, and that's the part that I always get stopped by.
Well, my favorite thing to tell people, how long have you been vegan? It's been about 7 years for me now. However, it took me about 2 years to successfully lock it in.
Right.
Talking about trial and error, I had to realize, you know, how I was going to get rid of butter and ice cream and bacon, which was my favorite at the time. And I had to go through a lot of trial and error, you know, trying different milks. This one, you know, was kind of bland. This one was chalky. I had to learn how to bake different things and get that fluffiness.
Bake,
like what I
that was the magic word, because we've been looking at these lovelies.
Right.
No, the conversation is enticing, and
Right.
it's important that we talk about all of the different aspects of your Vaughn's Vegan, right? Because it's an entity.
Yes. I
don't
feel it's
mean
one
to
of the
giggle,
yeah,
but
no, it's okay.
I just love that you're like, well, I'm going to put music in there. I'm going to do books. Obviously,
Yeah.
we got the food, the entertainment service, the art therapy. I'm like, now.
A multidisciplinary production company.
Nice.
I think it's one of the first of its kind, I would think, in the sense of just focusing on holistic practices.
Right.
So like I said, the Apollo winner and all that good stuff, because of my background, being such a lover of the arts, I really just wanted to, and you know, I'm speaking positively for my near future, right? But I have some great opportunities on the rise and whatnot, so I figured I would be able to write. I'm writing different scripts, screenplays. I have different song productions, different cookbooks, children's books. Everything is all geared towards just creating this world of regreenment.
Yes, no, I love the regreenment. I love the title of one of those books, Plant-Based Orgasm. Yes. I was like, I want that book.
And the effect, right? But yeah. Yes.
We're going to keep it clean, though.
It's a family
my mind
show.
goes somewhere else.
No, I get it. Right. That was the point, you know. Because another thing about veganism is that people, you know, tend to think that we're like boring, or you don't, you know, have a life anymore. I'm just eating lettuce.
Right.
Far from the case.
Yeah.
So we're keeping it spicy. So that's where that title and things like this came from.
All right, so let's talk about this lovely display we have on the table here.
Yes. This is my soon-to-be world-famous pineapple carrot cupcakes. So the reason I brought you some cupcakes is because aside from a lot of different talks about veganism from those who aren't, I know our baked goods have a bad rep. They're usually known to be dry, grainy, all that good stuff, but I wanted to prove to you that you can have something delicious and fluffy and nutritious without the eggs, without the milk, without the things that, even though we love them and they taste good when we prepare them a certain way, it's not really doing things within us that we want to happen at the end of the day.
Right. But especially
so.
when you get to a certain age. When you get to a certain age, you have to start eating, understanding how you're feeding your internal organs.
100%.
Because they need assistance.
They need assistance. And the body's resilient. You know, we can kind of keep up bad habits for a while, but like you said, soon it's going to get to us. So it's wise to make the decision whenever you can to just be healthy.
I think it's all about opening up your consciousness.
Yes, for sure.
And I am ready to dig in.
Yes, you dig right on in.
All right, so you said this was...
It's a carrot cake with a hint of some pineapple in there.
With hints of pineapple.
Give it an extra sweetness there.
Okay, and you bake these yourself?
I bake these myself,
and
yes.
You actually sell these too?
I actually sell these. I'm actually working on, in about 2 weeks, I'll be launching my meal prep service in the Bronx and a few different areas in Harlem, and looking, of course, to expand within the 5 boroughs. I actually go back and forth to Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, which I also sell to a lot of the expats out there. So,
okay, please. I'm trying to eat.
No, go for it. No, they're gonna think I'm being biased, but.
I'm a carrot cake lover.
Good. Well, this is for you and your staff.
Oh,
You do-
my.
Yes, yes.
All right, we're going to share it with, some of our guests.
If
Maybe.
you want.
I don't know. This is really, really good.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to do one more bite.
Mm-hmm. You can do
Because
two
I
more.
am on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And so I also noticed that you have like certain flavors that you offer so that you don't miss the actual, right?
Yes.
So in going
yes.
through your stuff, I
Yes.
noticed that you have like this carrot dog.
Oh, yeah.
Some tempura.
Tempura, do tacos. We do fried, your fried chicken shrooms, or mushrooms rather.
Right, the shrooms, but it's like
it's like a fried. It's cooked in a fried chicken style. The same batter you would use
Right.
to make a yummy, crispy fried chicken. I do my mushrooms in. Yeah, everything from mac and cheese to your candy yams to you name it. I've done everything. That's the only way I've survived this long as a vegan, because I wouldn't be able to make it if it was just
all right.
rice.
So let's talk about before, because this is so important to me. Is like what the shopping looks like, what the costs look like, because that's the other thing, right? Veganism somehow comes across like a pricey lifestyle, right? Because now you're shopping a certain way, and usually organic food costs more.
Yes, yes.
And perhaps it's also a lot more, as I keep saying it, time consuming because you have to shop in certain places. And what does that look like for you when it comes to going shopping? And what does your prep look like?
Well, I don't, for one, and not knocking them, they were a great transitional piece for me in the first few years of being vegan, but I don't do the pseudo meats. I don't the Beyond meats and the Impossible. I don't do the fake meat stuff. I strictly keep it whole foods. And because of that, actually in the way that I cook, it actually isn't too expensive. I can go, for example, to the market, get me a bag of chickpeas, get me some wild rice, for example. And because I know how to season, which is really the key, a lot of people don't understand that that's what it is.
Right.
You pull out your rosemary, your basil, your cumin, you just got to go to town on it.
Right.
And you bring these items to life in a way that satisfies the cravings that you were used to. Exactly. But
it's almost like fooling yourself, right? You're like, oh, yes.
Right. But
it tastes like a steak.
Exactly. But for me, I feel bad for those, meat lovers who, when I look at the prices of chicken and stuff today, I'm like, it looks crazier to me. But for me to get a nice head of cabbage or whatever the case may be, saute it up with your onions, your bell peppers, and the right seasonings. I'm always happy. I'm always eating cost effective. I do my meal prepping for my mom as well. She's been saving a lot more because I've just, it's all about how well you can spread the beans, if that's the case. You know what I mean?
And diversify it,
and
right?
diversify
because
it. Yes,
that's really
yes.
where it's at. It's like, okay, what kind of variety are we looking at?
Yes,
right? And
yes.
that's where we send people to your book.
Yes. Hey, listen, I got some stuff for you.
Yeah, no, this has been wonderful, and this was delicious. And,
Glad you liked
and
it, yes.
thank you
Of
for your
course.
transparency,
No, of
because
course.
we also love highlighting the importance of mental awareness, right? Mental health awareness, and how it's impacting all of us.
It's everything.
Yeah. And so this is where you found your therapy.
Yes.
It's
yes.
beautiful, and now you're offering
100%.
it to everyone else.
Yes.
Including me. Woo, everyone, Marquis Vaughn Wallace.
Yes. Thank you so much,
Yay.
Rhina.
Once again, Marquis Vaughn Wallace, Vaughn's vegan founder.
Yes.
And for more information, if you're interested in anything we discussed, he's got so many different like departments within Vaughn's Vegan. You can visit vaughnsvegan.com. All right, stay tuned. Our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next.